Yeah, on the road in Mauritania. Ramadan, or rather Ramadan will be over and there will be the ritual feasting at the end. I'm sitting in France and think, oh, that is nice. I could be in a Muslim country and get a taste of what the end of Ramadan is like. Well, I got what I asked for. Here I am in Mauritania, lots of desert, bare coast and tradition. I arrive in Nouakchott, the capital, in the afternoon. I carry on to Noudhibou in the north, next day noontime. Yes, it is the end of Ramadan, and I assume there is a lot of feasting, only it is strictly family business. And even with huge families and invitations from one house to the other, I have no relatives here and so no invitations. Yes, but restaurants must at least be full. No way. It's not only family business, it's also domestic in the sense that one stays at home. And anyhow, there are hardly any restaurants. So here I am wandering around, enjoying sun and quietness and observing, waiting. Nouakchott is certainly not the busiest place in the world, but there is some action in the street and on the market. Time passes rather pleasantly. Then off to Noudhibou, the big fishing port in the north. I arrive, no problem, my host is there to collect me. He drops me at the hotel and then it is relax and recover. Relax and recover from what? From waiting a day to get here? What about work? Well, there will be 3 days of post-Ramadan fiesta. People do not usually work during that period. Shock. My shock. 3 days in a ghost town? The hotel has about 4 to 5 guests. One old black and white TV set with one program, which is set in the lounge. Outside it is desert. No restaurants, cafes, entertainment whatsoever. I do not know anyone. Well, I managed to arrange for some work for the next day. Still, it is 3 p.m. and I'm all alone in the hotel. I take a walk and find out it takes about half an hour to get to town. Taxis exist, but they are rare. And lots of dust, poverty, few people. Luckily it's not too hot. The sky is clear, very nice to look at. I stay 3 days. Very slowly I accept being in this place. A place where clock time is non-existent. A place where nothing ever happens. Of course, there is life. Men, women, kids, families. Struggle to survive, lots of family feuds in a very traditional society. There is slavery. Quite a few black people live and work in Noudhibou and are often treated very badly by the locals. There is even the end of Ramadan and people are certainly sort of busy going from one place to the other, but more often just resting, digesting in their houses. So something happens all the time. But from a Western point of view, someone coming from Paris, or New York, even Hull or Hanover, this is definitely the end of the world. Rediscover time. At one moment my host tells me that maybe he will come tomorrow in the morning. He does not yet know when. I took breakfast. It is 9 a.m. I have read, slept, meditated, everything you can imagine to occupy myself. I cannot go out on a walk as my host may come. I do not feel like sitting still. I do not know whether I will have to wait 1 or 5 hours. I start walking in the hotel, park, sort of park. In the beginning I observe, yes, I discover lots of things, see details, enter into the place. After some time, even this possibility is exhausted. I start walking and tell myself to forget time. Just walking and not caring any longer whether someone comes. I have to wait a few hours, more or whatever. Slowly walk in the park, where it is shady, and ignore time. It is probably impossible to do that in a busy or interesting place, but here, where the absolute emptiness is close, where no hectic or busy vibes disturb the atmosphere, it is possible. For I do not know how many moments I actually just am. I'm walking in the hotel park. Full stop. Noudhibou, with its brilliant luminosity, the inner calm and the never-changing rhythm, occupies a privileged place in my travel memory. Yes, there were also a few events, things which happened, but this is about this feeling of being out of time, what I wanted to tell you. And then there are some pictures. Well, this is the bay where you see some fishing boats, and gives some idea of this sky. And here in this famous park, well, I caught a picture, I stole sort of a picture of some little girls fooling around, amusing themselves. I was scolded, but well, in the end they accepted that I took the picture. And here, well, the crew of one of the fishing vessels I inspected. Rough fellows. And here we've got the boss of the company, quite an extraordinary man. And yours truly, somewhere there, not far away from the airport actually. Mauritania, quite a place.